owner mode. And wow, we are sitting up pretty at 4-1, about ready to host the Chiefs, which is exactly where the Raiders were this past season. And the Chiefs are surprising 1-3. Oh my God, how did it go through and happen? Now, our big win last week catapulted. I mean, it was shutting out the Chargers 16-0 was epic. The offense sucked again. But what was paramount was the great play of the defense and getting big plays when we had to have them. As you can see, we took a huge jump all the way up to 12th in value, which is awesome. Let's kind of take a look to see how the league itself is doing. Let's take a look at the standings around the NFL so we can kind of get a good look. And I hate taking a look at things at a snapshot. I like to go division by division. Steelers are up, which is expected. Surprising, the Titans doing well. The Texans are down to 1-4. Pats have dropped 2 without Brady. The Dolphins are struggling at 1-4. Broncos, huge surprise here at 5-0. But again, just as in 2016, they started out very hot and then they faded. Chiefs 1-3. Didn't see them struggling that much. Packers, Lions at the top. Not a big surprise there. Falcons at 4-1. Their only loss came against the Broncos. They got whacked in that game. And the Panthers are looking sharp at 3-2. NFC East, shocker. Giants at 0-5. But the Cowboys and the Eagles are both undefeated. There's no way this can keep up. The Rams at 4-1 and the Niners at 0-5. That's pretty typical what we expected. Okay. With that, as we go and look at the stats and see how we're doing, we're dead last in offense. Dead last. And 4th in defense. Seriously, I've been playing Madden for a long time. I've never, even with Jamarcus Russell back in the day, the team wasn't 32nd in the league. I am completely out of ideas. I don't know what the fuck to do at this point. The offense is just completely just inept all the way around. Let's go to the awards really quick because awesome. TJ Carey was AFC Defensive Player of the Week. 9 tackles, 2 picks. Both picks were epic. One he took to the house, and he scored the week before too on a fumble recovery in the end zone against the Ravens to seal that game. Okay, we need to go and do some scouting. I think that's what we have up our sleeve at this point. Still, we haven't gotten any info yet on our stadium. Well, let's take a look to see about the players to renegotiate their contracts. Murray said previously, nope, not going to re-sign him. We can get someone a lot cheaper. Rivera, same thing, asking far too much money for a backup tight end. Malcolm Smith, nope. Nate Allen, he's not asking for all that, and he has been awesome as a backup and also as playing in a nickel and a dime, and also he's been a special teams demon. So hoping to get him signed. He's 28. Cap hit is 1.58. I'm gonna pump this up to do a 3-year deal, so the cap hit will go down to 1.41. I feel a lot more comfortable with that. Let's go ahead and make this offer, which he should absolutely accept. There we go. So we got Nate Allen's deal done. Awesome. Also, our funds stayed pretty healthy at $22 million. That's one thing about the owner mode that you don't have in the coach mode is anytime you do any signings, it's going to affect your funds. If you run out of funds, you can't sign guys anymore because, you don't give them any money up front. They tell you to go fuck yourself. All right, so we've got that taken care of. So now let's go ahead and do some scouting. Now, what I like to do at this point, which is just before week 6, um, I like to go and drill down on the roster so I can get a good look on what I have and what I'm not going to have at year's end, so we can try to replenish the team. I am not a big fan of drafting the best player on the board. For example, if we were drafting the first round and some stud quarterback was there, dude, we got Derek Carr. Why in the hell are we going to draft a quarterback? Yeah, we can deal him, but that's a big pain in the ass, and usually it doesn't go very well. Especially, I'm not going to trust the video game algorithm to make sure I get proper value for that player. I would much rather do some trading down, and I have pinpointed there are 10 positions that we need help with. And I am not going to go into this with the focus of we can use free agency to fill these voids. I look at free agency as icing on the cake. There's a good reason why people don't re-sign their own players. There's something absolutely wrong, or they're asking for way too much money. And this is how the Raiders got in such hell year after year after year. They kept signing these pieces of shit and kept throwing money at them. Instead, we're going to build through the draft. We've got 10 positions that we need, but we only have 9 picks. We do have 3 fourth-rounders, which is awesome because we can get some solid players. So we'll do a lot of scouting in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round areas, possibly diving into the 6th round on projections, and we're going to find some awesome players in rounds 3, 4, and 5 because we've got 5 picks in those 3 rounds. And to me, that's really where the draft is made. You do your homework, you can get some great players in those areas. All right, so I didn't go to it, but in the news in the draft section, some kid. I will look him up next week. It's not important. Some kid completely got hammered. Where's the back from Notre Dame? I think that's the kid who got whacked out for the year. What the hell? I thought for sure there was a running back. You know what? Possibly since he got whacked, they may have taken him out of the list, which is extremely odd they would do that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so here's what I have down. First of all, we need a power halfback to replace Murray. Murray is not going to be re-signed, so we want a power halfback. Next, we're looking for a tall possession-type receiver. Looking about 6'5" or above. In terms of the halfback to replace Murray, I'm looking at either the 4th or the 5th round to take that player. Tall position receiver, 3rd round, possibly 5th. Also, we need a balanced tight end to replace Rivera, both who can block and also who can catch the ball, which is rare, but we should be able to find a good one in the 4th or 6th rounds. I prefer in the 6th round because it's not a top priority. This is not going to be a starter because Clive Walford is our starting tight end. Left tackle. I know we've got Donald Penn, but he's getting up in age, and there's a possibility he may retire. So looking at either the 1st or 2nd round to take a stud left tackle. Right end, we need depth. You can never have too many defensive linemen. Look at 1st round, possibly 3rd rounder there. Same with defensive tackle. 1st or 2nd round, I want to take a defensive tackle again. You can never have too much depth, and we really don't have a stud defensive tackle. I know we moved Edwards over to the defensive tackle spot, and he's been doing great, but he's in no way a complete stud. Left outside linebacker, I think, is a top priority, but I'm not taking a linebacker in the 1st round. In fact, 3rd or 4th round, I think, is key here. This will replace Malcolm Smith. Corner, we need some depth. 6th, 7th round. Free safety, we need to replace Nelson. But I am not thrilled with the crop of free safeties, so I'm thinking we can probably get a guy 4th or 6th round. We did just re-sign Nate Allen, so we have some depth there. And of course, I really doubt Janikowski will be back since he's 38 years old now. He was in his 17th, 18th year, drafted back in 2000. So either the 6th or the 7th round to take a kicker. I would love to wait to the 7th round, but probably there's only 2 kickers that are on board right now. So we'll probably have to bump up and get a kicker in the 6th. We could wait for free agency and get one there. I would much rather go the draft route and get a nice, good, solid young kicker and take him through. It'll be a lot cheaper. Get a veteran. You can pay $2-3 million a year for a fucking kicker, which drives me absolutely insane. Okay, so let's dive into this and let's go right to the left outside linebacker area, and we have down here 3rd round. We did nail Morgan Oliver, B+ hit power. Let's go ahead and take a look at Morgan Conway, 4th round. Okay, B with power moves, decent. Okay, Willie Payne from Central Michigan, 6'3", 230. Let's do this kid, Reed Albright. He's 6'4", 259, a little heavier, a little taller. Listed as a pass rusher, which is kind of surprising at 259 at a linebacker. Let's see how he's looking. Nice. Okay, finesse moves, B+. He is a nice, solid linebacker. Liking that. We'll come back to him. Really hate to spend all this around this area, but we need this position. Okay, we'll probably pass on him. Okay, so that's the left outside linebacker area. Let's go through and let's take a peek at left tackle. And I like to go and look at guys initially and then come back. DeMarco McKinnon, Kevin Ruse, Houston, Wake Forest. Let's go ahead and go with the Central Michigan kid. Damn it. Alright, fuck. I hate when that happens. I think we've already found our halfbacks. We need to drill down some more. We have 152 points. So, not sure if we've targeted a solid free safety yet. We have. We've got 2 guys right here, 2nd and 3rd rounders. But we want to go ahead and invest at the top end, a 4th round pick. So, see? Right here, the A+. Okay, we've got guys. We've got guys we've targeted. We just have to drill down on those and make sure we've got get a kicker right here, Iowa State. All right, kick accuracy A-. Okay, well, they've added 2. It used to only just be 2 listed there. Okay, let's take a look at some corners. Cornerback, 6th, 7th round. Virginia, Marshall, UCLA. Let's look at the kid from UCLA. That's a miss. Buffalo. Okay, West Virginia. Anything? Nope. Pittsburgh, man-to-man corner. Give me some love. Nope, nothing there either. Okay, Miami. Solid school. Okay, finally, we get somebody we can possibly drill down with. One we have not looked at is receiver. A nice tall receiver. We had pegged 3rd round, 5th round, right around there. 6'3", not exactly the height I wanted, but let's take a peek. B- catching ability. Nope. Okay, here we go. Dorian Wilbur, Purdue, red zone threat, 6'6", 234. This guy is an absolute monster. Let's see what he's got. Be it catching. Perfect. We'll drill down with him next week. Let's see if there's anybody else. Oh, here's one. Carlos Blade with Louisville. Louisville's a solid school. 6'5", 238. B+ in catching. Okay, now we're talking. Oh shit, we've got some more guys we can go through and check out, but we've got 47 points. I don't want to see another one. Let's see what I can find on defensive tackle side. Let's see, Wisconsin, Syracuse. Let's see this kid. B-. All right. Okay. 32 points. You know, in honesty, we can go and open up 2 more guys and then go down to 2 points. I think that would be perfect. So let's see if there's another guy we are looking at. Let's look at this guy, this kid from Baylor right here. That's a miss. Let's, gosh. See, Crabtree's been getting hurt, but we got Holmes just recently re-signed. Tight end. We have not looked at any tight ends. So nice, balanced tight ends. And we are looking 4th or 6th round. Iowa. Oh, what the hell? 6'5", 250? Oh, he's in Northern Iowa, so it's a much smaller school. Oh my God, this guy sucks. There you go. That's what happens with scouting sometimes. Okay, so that wraps up the in-between portion of this replay just before week 6. Next time we're up, we'll be hosting the Kansas City Chiefs, the 1-3 Chiefs, and see if we can go through and push this thing to 5-1, and hope to God we can actually get our offense kicked in gear. It's been Darth Raider 77. I'm out.